Here we go, folks. The steel cage match is now officially started.
An infamously unforgiving structure. The steel cage really transforms the atmosphere of a match.
Yeah, you can just sense the danger in the air. Someone is about to get hurt.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. The Revolution knee finds the mark.
Nice combo. He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb. Needs to be careful, though. Every movement.
Blast off. Ah, gets cracked by the overhand. Hoisted up. Gut buster.
Good way to fracture a rib.
Looks like Cena might not have his head fully in the match at this moment, guys.
Seth possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Jarring impact. Flipping the script on him.
That just happened.
Picture perfect from Orton.
And now here come the punches.
Put into the corner now. He's saying open the door, run. Open it up. Let's end this thing.
This is a bold decision.
Hurry up, ref. Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Oh, man. Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
The door is wide open and unimpeded. He is about to make his success.
Here we go, and this steel cage match is expected to be a brutal one tonight. Set for competition, we have Randy Orton and Cena, and they'll be in for one hell of a tag team match as they square up with Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
I'll tell you, if the score can't be settled between these superstars in a cage match, I don't know what it'll take.
A lot of turmoil being held captive by the walls of the cage. And you're right, Saxton. If this environment isn't enough to end this conflict, then nothing will. The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Just remember, the match doesn't end until your feet hit the floor.
Unceremonious.
Orton might take it here.
Clothesline! The Apex Predator taking command.
The attacks will not relent from the Viper. The sprint up the cage is on.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes. And now he's made it to the top of the cage. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
And here he is, scaling up the cage wall.
John Cena's fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
That's a tough break at this point in the match. Side effect.
Is this really going to happen?
You better believe it is. Lucky 13 is locked in.
Oh, look at this.
Trying to turn it around. How impressive is that?
He reverses it.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Getting him into the corner.
Forearm smash in the corner. There's the line to the back of the neck.
Orton looks a little less dangerous after taking that attack.
Yeah, Rollins not allowing himself to be held down.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing down from the top of the cage. Slowly savoring the victory moment. Wind within his grasp. Feet at the floor. He wins the match. Crash and burn.
This is not what you want this late in the match. He just has to swing that leg over. Cody Rhodes riling up the crowd like only a Rhodes can. And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
Here are your winners!
One thing that stands out to me about Rhea Ripley is her intense take-no-prisoners attitude in the ring.
Well, Rhea's not here to make friends and influence people. She's here to win.
And I'm sure she's ready to do whatever it takes to get that win here tonight.
Hopefully she doesn't underestimate Molly Holly, though, because that is possibly the worst thing she could do in this match.
Yeah, Molly's as technically sound as they come in the women's division. And if you drop the ball against her for even a second, she's going to take advantage. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Kick to the gut.
That attack probably reminded Molly of the hard-hitting Attitude Era matches she competed in.
Ripley's not playing nice right now. This is that take-no-prisoners attitude we talked about earlier.
Ripley with an aggressive game plan here.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley. You know, Rhea Ripley is all about methodically destroying her opponents in the ring. So if I was taking her on, I'd try to control the tempo and make her compete at my speed.
Oh, we know what's coming up next. Ripley's got her hook.
Rhea with the riptide.
That could be curtains for Molly.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Riptide. No doubt Ripley just ended this.
There's two! An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner! Hurry up!
You think about every time you knock your opponent down in a last man standing match, every time you wait for that referee to count, you got plenty of time to plan your next move.
Forget planning your next move. Most of these superstars are just trying to catch their breath.
Which begs the question, does a superstar with the best cardiovascular conditioning have the advantage here?
Sometimes, but what's more important is having the fortitude to withstand a beating and keep getting up.
Yeah, definitely no substitute for toughness in a last man standing match.
Oh, caught Chyna by surprise.
Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley.
Face buster.
This is why Ripley's a nightmare opponent. Absolutely capable of
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
For Riptide. Chyna won't come back from that. Rhea Ripley gearing up for brutality.
Why is she still boasting around? She's in a fight, for goodness sake.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Here is your winner.
Reminding her that she did not...
And what are the odds we see a temporary alliance of sorts in this triple? Brett.
If we do see one, Michael, I'm betting it won't last. These superstars are only here for one thing. They know that at the end of the day, it's every person for themselves.
Shifts it back onto him. Oh, man. Corey, what sort of game plan works for a superstar going into a triple threat match?
You absolutely need superior ring awareness. Far too often we've seen superstars forget about the other opponent and they end up getting blindsided. Oh, God. Knee meets face.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Boom.
It's a rather crude facial reconstruction.
That's not very nice.
Face gouge. Oh, God. Hogan here asserting dominance.
Gonna be hard to stop the Hulkster here.
Boom.
Oh, looks like Hogan's getting the Hulkamaniacs involved now. 24-inch pipe bombs wrapped around his waist. A bear hug, the 24-inch.
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes!
Return fire on Ray.
Hogan showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Yeah. The Hulkster with a body slam. We know what comes next.
Leg drop.
It's do or die for JBL.
Oh, man.
Makes the cover.
Got it. Seize the opportunity in this triple threat match.
Here is your winner.
A chill is in the air as these competitors now truly realize what it means to be trapped inside hell in a cell. Competitors set for action as we see Rey Mysterio, Cactus Jack, and Bray Wyatt.
In this business, there are few words more intimidating than hell in a cell. Ominous does not even begin to describe the feeling in the arena right now. These superstars are about to go to war.
Not just war, Saxton. They are going to hell and back.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Ouch. I'm surprised it took that long.
That's taking the low road. But look at the size difference. Must have thought that was the best strategy.
Corey, what advice would you give someone inside Hell in a Cell?
Use the cell to your advantage. With the right strategy, you could turn this prison into your most effective weapon. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Running Hurricane Rana. The fight has been taken to Jack.
Yeah, Jack has to find a response quickly.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
And that failed to hit the mark. Big back body drop.
We're going to grind the features off their face across the top rope.
Big launches off the top rope. And the cover. Oh, and he breaks up the pin.
From the outside, springboard leg drop.
And Bray finds himself in trouble.
Bulldog. He thinks he has it.
Gets the win, and he survives Hell in a Cell.
Here is your winner.
The battle royal has begun. Let the havoc begin.
Havoc is right, Cole. Fists flying everywhere. Everyone trying to do as much damage as they possibly can to force an elimination. The squared circle is basically the Wild West right now.
Oh, man.
Cactus Jack has been eliminated.
He switches it back around. Power slam.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
JBL come back from that?
JBL has been eliminated.
Embarking on your last ride.
Spiking DDT.
Kane has been eliminated.
This could be it. Elimination time.
The Apex Predator showing no concern for his opponent.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. KO!
Devastating attack from the Viper.
Hulk Hogan has been eliminated.
Randy Orton wins.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Rhea Ripley has truly become the walking embodiment of brutality. She displays a viciousness that's just on another level. When you get in the ring with Ripley, things are guaranteed to get ugly.
And that's just the way she wants it. Rhea has fully embraced the darkness inside her and unleashes it on her opponents to great effect. But the suffering she inflicts can be downright barbaric at times.
No doubt we'll see that wicked streak of hers on full display here.
And she's facing Eve, who really paved the way for a lot of the superstars in the women's locker room.
They can take the time to admire her after the match. Right now, it's all business for Eve.
And what a throw that was. Constant pressure being put on by Ripley.
Torres now just trying to survive. Ouch. Turn out the lights. Big boot. Able to avoid there. Big boot.
Club with the right.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Riptide. No way Eve's getting up now.
And Rhea is revving this crowd up.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise. And he's failing to make any advances.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Hoping to end it here.
Rope breaks the hold there.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Uh-oh, from the top rope.
Ripped off the ropes in a hurry.
We might be close to the end.
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2 count. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner.
Ladders surrounding the ring here, and all of them are legal in this matchup.
Not only legal, Cole, but they are necessary to secure a victory. Bang! Pummeled by the double stomp.
Comes back into the ring.
Oh, man!
Finds a counter for Stacy. Ladder matches can be so unpredictable. Corey, can there be a key to victory in a match with so many possibilities?
It's all about opportunity. A superstar must bide their time so they can be around the ladder to create a clear path and seize opportunity.
So what you're saying is any hesitation can be disastrous.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. The bell is rung, and now this ladder match can officially get underway.
I really hope these superstars know what they're in for. Of all different match types in this business, ladder matches can be exceptionally dangerous.
Relax, Saxton. They're grown-ups. They always know the risks when they get into this ring, especially in a match like this.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Man, roundhouse kick. Ooh. That kick will stop you in your tracks. And Stacy's craftiness not exactly doing the trick this time around.
An eruption of offense from Ripley.
Great Graves, we've witnessed such heart-stopping aerial assaults from the ladder. Do you think that could play a factor in this match tonight?
Well, there's no actual way to predict what we will see tonight, but there are heavy prices to pay for gambling in the high rent district and losing.
It is a huge leap of faith to take, so you need to be prepared for the consequences.
And Stacy is failing to offer any resistance here.
You're not going to find Rhea showing any remorse.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Into the ring now. Took off the hood of the ass, taking out here with the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Come on, Byron, get in front of me.
No.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Riptide. And now that could provide her with a path to the top of the ladder.
Rhea getting everyone in attendance to rally behind her.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
There's literally no limit to what she can do with something like that ladder.
All right, back to it, returning to the ring. Able to counter.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Fighting back, however, punches to the midsection. Scaling the ladder now.
She's making the climb now, guys.
She's got her eyes on the proverbial prize now.
And the crowd is starting to come to their feet.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Oh, my. Hanging on for dear life.
No ladder, just a long fall awaiting them. Ooh.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
There's return fire on Rhea. An elbow will break that up. Getting that ladder set up nicely.
Right in the center of the ring, Michael.
Just a few steps away from victory now.
I think it's going to happen.
She's on the verge of victory here.
I like the thought process here, but you're going to have to move a lot faster.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner!
Always need to be on your toes whenever you face off against multiple combatants, and that will be especially true in this triple threat match. Set for this match, we have Randy Orton, Diesel, and Razor Ramon.
Never a moment of respite in these triple threat bouts. Each superstar will have to be very deliberate with all of their actions. You don't want to have any wasted motion, any wasted energy.
He returns to the ring.
Orton hooking his opponent. Nice backbreaker delivered by Orton.
Luthez press.
Raining down right hands.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Big forearm.
Bear hug. Squeeze. The bear hug. And a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
Caught with a clothesline.
Corey, what are the perils of this match that superstars must be concerned with?
Well, this is the type of setting where you must beware of outside interference, because when it's no disqualification, it's not considered interference. It's legal. The match can change in an instant when another individual who is not officially part of the match makes their presence felt.
That's when a competitor needs to utilize the anything goes stipulation to their benefit and eliminate the mismatch.
Ripping and tearing at the face.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Textbook. Will it be?
Still in it with a quick kick out.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance. Bam! Down he goes.
Climbs back inside. Up to the middle rope. Walks into the bulldog.
Razor slowly rising, unaware of what's next. Razor looks knocked out. What impact!
Pin.
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner!
This ladder match begins, and there's a palpable air of excitement in the building. Competitors set for action as we see Rey Mysterio, Randy Savage, and LA Knight.
And you have to acknowledge that a ladder match is one of the more dangerous matches you will ever be in this business. Years truly get shaved off of a superstar's career from being in these types of matches. But as the saying goes, the risk comes with a reward. Oh yeah, Mysterio is feeling it.
Into a nice takedown.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
From way up, suplex. Taken to the air and completely wiping out.
Torture rack. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Climb. Go for it. Climb.
Making their way up the ladder right now.
This is a nerve-wracking situation.
He's got it in his grasp.
It's a bit of a risky move right here.
Big time.
Looks to me like that ladder's positioned perfectly in the center of the ring.
Now you just got to climb.
The fight continues above the ring.
This is dangerous.
He's going after him up there now, guys.
Not a safe place to be.
Going that extra foot or so can make all the difference in the world.
Oh, for the love of God.
Sometimes you just have to go for it and see how bad you want it.
In terms of precarious situations, it doesn't get more precarious in WWE than during a ladder match. Throw in multiple competitors, and Corey, what's the key to victory?
Low blow, how cheap is that? Oh, ouch.
I don't know. Climbing the ladder at this point seems to be a bit ambitious.
It's not too early to try.
From the outside.
Oh, springboard leg drop.
And now that can give him enough time to get up to the prize.
Hey, don't look now that that ladder is lined up perfectly.
Showtime. A win here would be a bit of a surprise.
get out of the way.
Placing them into the corner.
Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner!
Here we go, and this one is sure to be a highlight-driven fatal four-way for the record books. Set for competition, we have Randy Orton, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock.
And this is exactly the situation where you heed the advice to keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, yeah. A match like this is all about timing and strategizing. There's no easy way to come out of a fatal four-way the victor. You have to be smarter, or at the very least, luckier than three other superstars to come away with the win.
Orton hooking his opponent.
That was a bit. Shoulders down. This could be it. Well, meanwhile, Austin.
And The Rock kicks out. That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Corey, what could be the key to victory in this?
It's imperative to know your surroundings at all times. Utilize cagey maneuvers. Know how an attack can come out of nowhere.
It is difficult to move in this environment, but when the opportunity comes knocking, you have to move on it in a hurry.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that.
Uh-oh, jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. Big forearm.
Had that one scouted.
DDT by Orton. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Clearly waiting for that. Both superstars showing great awareness of the... Is that enough to take out Austin?
Got him, and he wins the Fatal 4-Way.
Here is your winner!
We're ready for Unleash Fury in this steel cage match, Corey. What strategy can a competitor devise to increase their chances of winning?
Well, if a superstar's not known for their agility, they might be best served looking to escape through the cage door because it could take a little while to get up the ropes.
Great point. The superstars who rely on speed hit a flurry of offense, including the best your arsenal has to offer, and try to get out as well.
You have to find any advantage over your opponent and maximize it to have even a shot at victory.
And victory is achieved when you escape and both feet hit the floor.
That can be Strowman's demise.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory.
Incoming!
Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off. Answering back.
Clothesline.
A continuous attack on Strowman.
Orton is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Cranking the head.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, the monster among men. Look at the power. Good God.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
He's making his way up the side of the cage.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh! This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb! And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Ran right through that clothesline.
Wow.
What impact! He's going for the pin. This could be it. And the ref can't even start the count.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point?
What's coming next? Taking their time. Oh, punch to the gut. I'll take the wind right out of you. Vicious right forearm.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Makes him pay with a counter. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position. Pulls the leg.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, we know what comes next.
Hung up on the rope.
RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton. There it is.
Heading for the cage door. No shame in taking the easy way.
We might have a successful escape on our hands.
The struggle is on. Can he escape the cage? Can he make it a little bit further?
Just
putting an end to the escape here.
Oh, what a clothesline.
dodges the attack just a smidge quicker. Oh, my God. And he's already taken more hits up there than he should have to handle.
The Viper's lined up his prey. We know what's next.
Going to the well again. Will it produce dividends? Getting the ref to open the door, looking to escape. You love to see it, just strolling right on out through the front door.
Here he goes, working it. And this one is over.
Here is your winner.
Looks like Carmella's ready for a little one-on-one action here tonight. Gee, Corey, I wonder who you're rooting for in this one.
I'm rooting for who's best, Cole, which just so happens to be Carmella. Her athleticism, her brains, her tenacity, how do you beat that? You can't tell me Carmella isn't the favorite to win this one.
I'm sure that's your completely unbiased journalistic opinion, right, Corey?
But across the ring is any superstar's nightmare. Rhea Ripley, a competitor with a remarkable strength and a mean streak to match it. Overcoming Ripley's incredible talents and brutal tactics tonight, it's going to be a tall order.
Enough already.
Boom!
Connects on the kick. Stiff kick. Oh, man.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
A vicious attack by Ripley, putting that wicked streak to work.
Nice Nicely done with the head scissors.
Evades their offense.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Wow, wiping that smug look right off her face. Carmella eludes that.
Corey, if you're butting heads with Rhea Ripley, what's the most important thing to watch out for?
It's got to be her ultra-aggressive streak. She's going to come at you hard with everything she's got without stopping. However, you may be able to turn that to your advantage by luring her into making a mistake in the ring.
Well scattered reversal there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Plucked out of the air.
Rhea Ripley showing off her outrageous power. Electric
Turns it into a face buster.
Ripley just pushed the hands of time on the doomsday clock.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
Riptide.
Carmella's in crisis.
Cover. 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner.
The referee has signaled for the bell. Last man standing rules are now in effect.
I wonder if these competitors feel as anxious as I do. This match is going to be absolutely punishing.
Well, I think they'd be wise to be feeling at least a little apprehensive, Saxton. This thing is destined for deep waters, and they need to know how to swim.
Firm control.
Kick right to the face.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Clothesline. Ooh. Some superstars are understandably hesitant to exploit the no disqualification stipulation.
Then they need to go wrestle a different match. This is the kind of match where you need to cross the line before the opposition does. If a superstar wants the W, they need to overcome that hesitation.
Pulling him in for the breaker.
Right to the lower back.
She's about to rise up to something catastrophic.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair. And devastating face buster.
Mommy doing what she does best. Raquel. Rhea Ripley with the
Riptide. Can Raquel come back from that? Rhea Ripley gearing up for brutality.
Why is she still boasting around? She's in a fight, for goodness sake. Up to 7 now.
This could be it.
This is not the time.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner.
Refusing to let her get...
Three of WWE's top competitors ready for this triple threat match. Tonight, the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Becky Lynch.
Preparation will be key. All three competitors have to come into this match with a game plan. Had to come in with an idea of what it'll take to isolate an opponent.
unpacks a well-placed punch.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Running leg drop.
She had it scouted. Taken down to the mat. Spike face first. Liv's got a hold of her.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
And set right into the corner.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
feeling she has bad intentions for that chair.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Oh, and she got out of there. Driven down face first. Side kick on the mark.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Sleeper slam!
Oh, using the knee.
Oh, and that attack might have clouded Becky's vision.
Ripley's displaying that cutthroat approach to competition, sparing no pity for her opponent right now. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
There's the riptide. Will that overtake Becky? She's ready to do some serious damage. Hoping to end it here.
This is it. She fights her shoulder up before one.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Springboard misses the target. Oof. Coming back into the ring, back to the action. Ripley with the wherewithal to counter. Paying it right back with a reversal. She gets Becky with a counter.
Denied with an elbow.
Uh-oh.
Saw it coming and it burst into the arm drag.
Huge boot.
A little psychological warfare at play here from the Nightmare.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair, and oh, an electric chair facebuster.
Bam! She re-enters the ring now. Suplex. She covers for the pin. Kicks out before one.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Focusing their attack on the arm.
Apply. Well, that came to an end with an abrupt punch. From behind. Back suplex.
That raw power Rhea possesses was held in check there. She's sent flying into the corner. Airport shoulders down. Kick out. She still has life.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, stop. Dodges.
Unloads with the boot. That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
And
oh, we know what's coming up next. Ripley's got her hook. Riptide. Wow. Ripley got her.
oh, clothesline. She's going for it. This could be. The pin's broken up. Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Oh, Ripley put a stop to that.
Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley.
Yikes. Oh, face buster.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
Will it be? She doesn't even get a count of one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Oh, we know what's coming up next. Ripley's got her hook. Riptide. Will that prove to be enough this time?
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Riptide. Wow, Ripley got her.
Two. Kicks out, just kicked out.
That was a huge kick out that might have taken everything that is left in Becky Lynch.
Ripley needs to become a little bit more brutal to close this one out.
Incredible resiliency.
Oh, trying to impale them with that chair.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
Gets the win. What a triple threat.
Here is your winner, Rhea.
The prize has been raised above the ring, and it's time to get things started for this ladder match. Set for this match, we have Randy Orton, Finn Balor, Boogeyman, and Damian Priest.
Some of the most iconic matches in history have been settled by a ladder match. And I get the feeling that this is another one for the history books.
And back in the ring we go.
In a match that's so physical, Byron, how does a superstar block out the pain and climb the ladder? This matchup is a war of attrition. It often
KO! And now, the literal ladder of success could be waiting for him.
Caught with a lariat.
Orton with a Fez press.
By Randy Orton.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Left by the turnbuckles.
taking it outside the ring now.
He'll head to the ring.
Quick strike to the lower body. Big knee to the midsection.
The Prince telling his opponent, come get you some.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Man, what a hit.
He's taking some good hits.
Oh, God.
Look at this, just unloading.
Fighting out. Laid out with a power slam.
Shot punch. He's heading for higher ground.
Making the climb here, guys.
What a counter.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Straight impact down the throat.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And now back to Randy Orton.
An RKO from out of nowhere.
A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
Uh-oh.
Clearing the table.
They're gonna take it to the next level.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means necessary.
You gotta wonder what he's thinking here, guys.
I don't know what he is thinking. Looking to steal a win here.
This is highway robbery. It seems a bit early to be going for the win, if you ask me.
Not if they can win it right here, though. Boom, what impact. Oh, my God, hanging on for dear life.
No letting go now. Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
He's getting a little battered now.
With that, Finn's trying to strike some more fear into his opponent. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Not easy.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Here we go.
Misses.
Whoa, not quite yet. Oh, dropping the candlestick across the head.
Flying their opponent's arm out.
There's a double stomp right down the arm.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too. Able to evade.
Oh, look at the double team here.
Uh-oh.
Double flapjack.
That's just hard to watch.
Whoa, ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Making the climb here. Maybe looking to end this thing right now.
Oh, there you go. He's trying for it now.
Got to act fast. Hey, when you have the opening, why not go for it?
Connects one up high. Wow, what a shot.
A lot of power.
The boogeyman looking to end this.
He better work quickly here. Looks to have a good grasp, but it's just not coming down.
This has got to be frustrating. Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner,
Time for an Extreme Rules match where WWE throws the rule book out the window.
Kendo sticks, tables, chairs. If you can hold it in your hand, you can use it as a weapon. It is anything goes.
Release German.
He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
Oh, what a crap.
Side headlock applied. Spinning around.
Flexing their technical acumen.
He's in a precarious situation.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And Gable now chaining some offense together.
Dexter's got to slow this momentum down.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
Finds a counter for Gable.
Dexter is going to look to press up.
Dexter Lewis.
Locking up his opponent, rendering them silence.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. He needs to break this submission. Desperate left hands, trying to free himself, and he does.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
A smart attack there by Gable, a true savant in the ring.
Loomis looking helpless to every attack.
Just attack after attack from Gable.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this.
Elbows to the face will create separation.
Answer after answer for each other.
Oh, look at this.
Dexter Loomis with the elevated arms. Taps out.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Taking things to another level. Bringing out the ladder like this.
Into the ring again. Lifts them up, then drops them down.
Boom! Into a DDT.
Such a devastating maneuver by Gable.
Chad Gable goes behind, hoists up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta.
And a big trick by Gable.
Will Gable make it pay off?
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Such a spirited assault from Gable.
And Loomis has to find a response quick. Gonna be agonizing for the arm.
Uh-oh, gonna try to break the leg. Oh, my God. And he's able to reverse. And oh, my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw.
Loomis looking to get back in this.
Maybe Loomis has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, put down face first.
Good timing with that reversal.
And the DDT.
Continuing to work on the arm with a carefully measured knee drop.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
These are dire straits for him. He needs to be extra cautious now.
Armbreaker. And Loomis able to reverse that.
What is he gonna do here?
And there's the Uranagi. Planted them. Tagging this outside.
This could be good.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped. A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow.
Oh, just gouging the face.
Face gouge. Oh, God. Oh, look at this fireman's carry takedown.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Driving a knee into the arm.
So much damage inflicted.
Oh, a weakening arm breaker. What a forearm.
Chad Gable goes behind, hoists up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta. Nice. Loomis looks out of it. And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event, that they are on top of the mountain here.
Big time confidence leading to big...
Uh-oh! Arm drag reversal. And Loomis is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be a chance for Dexter to change the complexion of this match.
Oh, look at this.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, Dexter.
We got Randy Orton ready to get things going here. One of the most decorated third-generation superstars in the entire WWE. The Viper is definitely creating a legacy of his own.
Orton seems to be in higher spirits these days, but inside the ring, he's still all business. If anything, lowering his guard a bit has paid off for Orton. Always having that guard up can be exhausting mentally as well as physically.
Randy does seem to be carrying less of a personal burden these days, Corey. We've all seen the impact that's had on his in-ring performance.
But Finn Balor's become obsessed with accumulating power and wreaking havoc on anyone who stands in the way of his goals.
Balor's always been a certified threat, but now he's off the leash. So if you want to put yourself in a very dangerous position, then get in Balor's way and see what happens.
Orton right on the bullseye.
He's like a gunslinger, just having fun out there.
Can that keep Finn down?
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time. Cover. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Viper.
Here we go with this TLC match, one of the most destructive and devastating matches we have in WWE.
The implements of destruction surround the ring, and anything goes here. You can't hold back in a TLC match. You have to put it all on the line if you want to win this one.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon. And Fiend falls to a count.
Superstar trying to maneuver their opponent in
position.
Vintage Orton. Limits are pushed in a TLC match. How do you prepare for that, Corey?
Well, it's all about perseverance here. Trying to avoid pain is futile. You have to push your own limits just as much as you push your opponent's.
Oh, God.
That looks bad. Bray's face is making me weak to my stomach.
Caught him. Now here's Orton.
That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking it out.
Quick return to the ring.
Face buster plants him.
Orton with the Fez press, and now
Raining down right hands.
Oh, my God, a clothesline.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
Here we go. Start the count.
Any more punches and
Saxon's going to have to take his shoes off the count.
Going to the top here, guys.
Looking to finish it.
You never know. This could be it. Cole, I will be shocked if this doesn't end in a crash back down to the mat. Me too. Can't prepare your face for that. Now a series of vicious
Stunts. Oh, no, just dangling in the air.
This can't be good.
He's sending it around.
Looks like to me he's got him in the right spot, Michael.
Battling ringside, our announce table's getting shaky.
That's because Byron is quick